Yeah, man. I feel like I just recently wrote a book, the 6 must-have traits to become an overseas basketball player. And one of the biggest things is mental toughness. Like you have to be mentally tough in this game because situations like teams not paying you are gonna happen. You're gonna be lied to. You're gonna be
Exactly.
robbed. You're gonna be mistreated. You're gonna be disrespected, and nobody's gonna care.
Nobody's gonna care. And mentally, you're gonna feel like, you know what? I'm done with this. There's no way I'm going somewhere where I'm gonna get mistreated. I'm not gonna get paid.
Oh my
I'm not gonna be
god!
able to understand what they're trying to tell me. And you tell me that I'm gonna go play for you, you're gonna pay me. So I know a lot of players after they go through this type of situation, they done. They're
They're
over with.
done.
They're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm just getting a regular job that I know
Yeah,
for a fact I'm getting paid, and I don't blame them, because mentally, man, it breaks you.
yeah,
It
man.
breaks you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's one of the like the main subjects that I talk about, and it's just like the mental toughness because all the guys who've been in this game for years, you understand very quickly. Like one I always say, there ain't no love in this game. It's either you love it and you want to continue pursuing this and get the most out of it, because it ain't gonna love you back. Because what's gonna happen to you? It's like the fire. I said you basically you're going through a fire. Ain't no pension, ain't no union, ain't no fee. Where's FIBA at? Where's
Yep, yep, yep. That's true.
where are y'all at to take care of the players? Y'all making all the money off us. Y'all got all the events, all this, but there's nothing in place to take care of the athletes and these types of situations. And it's like it's not just a one-time situation. This happens on the regular all the time. I think I maybe heard of probably two players who gotten their money a year and a half later after going through the cases with FIBA. You got a family. You got two beautiful daughters, a wife. I got a daughter. I got a family. I got bills. I gotta live. Like, how is it that you can just name one other job you can just go and be like, you know what? We're not gonna pay you. You're gonna work 2, 3 months. They ain't gonna pay you. You getting paid?
You're not seeing a dime, and you're supposed to stay chill, stay calm. Don't even complain about it. Hey, whenever it comes, it comes.
What's up, guys? I just dropped my new ebook, 6 Must-Have Steps to Be an Overseas Basketball Player. You know, I've been playing for the last 9 years. I got all the steps and the traits that you need to start your journey with networking, with getting a mentor, all the things that you need to start your journey to be a protege. So go get that ebook, click the link in the bio, and make sure you get your steps to being that overseas pro one day. Let's go. Right, man. That's what I'm supposed to put my career on and tell my significant other. Well, they say when it comes, it comes. So that's all we gotta do. We just gotta take their word for it, man. So
Yeah.
basically, man. So how do you get to that type of mindset to like build your mental toughness? How do you get a mentally winning mindset all the time? Like, what are some of the things that you do to be able to even get to this level? You know.
Man, like, first of all, I feel like you gotta look at the bigger picture. With me at the beginning of my career, I was always looking at the bigger pictures where I wanted to get, and obviously know why you started playing basketball.
Hmm.
After college, obviously it becomes a business. You can just play for the love of the game,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, we have bills, we have family. So, and people in this type of, I mean, in the professional level, they still feel like you should play for the love of the game when they know for a fact that it's a business. Because if you get hurt or if
Man.
you're not playing up to your level or the level that they feel that you should be playing at, they're gonna cut you and they're gonna
Quite.
release you. You know what I'm saying? Like, without being in their feelings whatsoever. So I that's something that I try to tell the young guys in the business. Like, hey, don't get in your feelings, even if you're feeling good. Remember, this is a business, and they're
Hmm.
gonna make that decision regardless. So you gotta try to get what's best for you and your family at the end of the day. So I don't know. I always felt like look at the bigger picture and always pray, man. Like God by my side always. Try to stay focused and know, hey, this is a bad situation, but I've had 5 good situations. So the percentages is that my next situation is gonna be better than the last one. So I
Mm-hmm.
always looked ahead and try to see the positives, even in the negatives. So I was always looking ahead, be like, you know what, like, all right, this just happened right now in the league I was playing in, but I have another opportunity somewhere else, so I gotta try it. And with the blessing of God, I know it's gonna be better, and I'm gonna get paid, and I'm gonna get paid even better
Right.
than my last job. So I always had that mentality that my next job was gonna be better, better situation financially, better situation team wise, better league. So I always had that, and I would just continue grinding, man. Like I would just grind, working hard and staying ready, not just physically but mentally. Reading a
Mm.
lot because people feel it's like, oh yeah, basketball is physical. Man, basketball is more mental than physical. I feel people tell me it's 50-50. To me, it's
What?
75-25,
I
man.
put 80-20.
75-25.
I put 80-20.
80-20, you see, like it gets to a point that you get to a point at the professional level that everybody's good. Everybody brings something to the table. But us being away from our family so long, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, like after I had my daughter, excuse me, my daughter is about to be 8 next week. I've missed birthdays, Christmas, New Year's, special occasions in my daughter's school. Like talent
Graduations.
shows and different events that you're like, man, like I have my whole family there. My daughter calling me like, Daddy, why is it that everybody's daddy's here and you're not here for me? People don't understand that breaks you, man. Like that gets to you after a while. You're like, man, like I'm missing every little opportunity to be with my daughters, and it's time's not coming back.
No.
Like they're getting older, and this is the best time to be with your daughters because after 13, 14, they're gonna be like, no, Daddy, I'm
Yeah.
here with my friends.
Yeah.
I want to hang out with my friends or whatnot. So I'm missing the best time to be with my daughters and with my families. So man, like that mentally that breaks you being
Man.
away from your family for so long, missing I'm never like the last 4 or 5 years, I haven't been with my family for my birthday. So I'm always by myself or with my teammates on my birthday. And obviously, those are special occasions that you want to have your wife, your
Yep.
daughters,
Yep.
like somebody close to you, next to you. So mentally, man, like he's not peaches and cream, man. Like people make it seem like, and it's a cold world out there. But I mean, at the end of the day,
Woo.
you just gotta look at the bigger picture. And I'm providing for my family. I'm trying to give them the best future they can have for my daughters. So at the end of the day, when I retire and we look back, I'll be like, you know what, like we did this and this and this, and now I can enjoy my time with my family, and we can have a good future.
Yeah, man. That is so true, bro. Like the opportunities, the little things that you miss, especially when you have kids. You have two daughters. I have a daughter. I'm not going to see her for Christmas. I'm not going to see her for New Year's, for birthdays. They got to call you for graduation on the phone. And they're going to wonder, like you said, at this point, this is when they love you the most. this
Exactly.
is when they love you the most.
Exactly.
And this is when we're mostly gone all the time. And it does question, you do question that a lot. Like, man, what am I doing this for if I'm going to miss out on some of the most impactful times in my daughter's life? That should be, and that's one thing that also drives me. I'll give you a quick story. Like I think it was my fourth championship. I think it was my fourth one, yeah. And I was going through, like my last time in Colombia, it was crazy because before we went into the season, I stayed being young, didn't know, didn't have a mentor, someone to guide me and tell me like, hey, you're not supposed to stay over the time in the country. Being young, stayed
Uh huh.
over and got into it like that whole season. I was dealing with immigration the whole time.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Bro, that whole time I was dealing with immigration problems the whole like every week I was going to immigration. Every week I was going to immigration. To the fact that like when I left, I was with my ex-wife at the time, and she went back to Colombia. I had bought a crib in Colombia. Like we had set up, like okay, we're gonna stay here. This is where I got a couple things going. I could won a couple of games. I'm finna, we're finna do our thing here. I got deported. I got
Wow.
deported while I was in Chile playing in a different country. I got deported. They did
Wow.
not let me go back into the country. Like I couldn't go back. I went to the airport. They told me come to the airport and fill out your paperwork and do all the stuff here. They didn't let me in. She was pregnant at the time with my daughter. Couldn't go back
Wow.
into the country. I missed her birth, and then I didn't get to see her. Man, I think it was at a point in time in my life that I didn't get to see my daughter for a year and a half.
Wow.
After like 6 months, bro.